Okay, so let's get started on making this army or military style helicopter. So we put it out to our students on one of the lives. We asked if they want to see a sort of pleasure helicopter or they want to see sort of more of an army helicopter, and it seemed to be a pretty 50-50, slightly more on the sort of army military style helicopter. So that's what we're making today. And the length of this little diagram here is 6 centimeters. So then I divided it into 3, so it'll be 2, 2 and 2, which gives us a 6, okay? So once I worked that out, I could then look at the helicopter and I could see that at the halfway point, so at the halfway point here, it comes to this part here. So if we just fold that in half, like so, you can see there, look at that. So let me know that the tail comes from the halfway point. And then the top engine part is bang on halfway, so it lets you sort of start to work out the proportions much easier. Do that there. Now this probably takes 3 hands to do this, but let's just see if I can do it on my own. So we need to keep this on the right angle. There we go. Yay, cool. Right, so that's good. Scratched a little bit of the worktop. Oops. Excellent. All right. Okay, so we need to think about the cabling for the motor on here. So what I've got here is a straw, okay, like a bubble tea straw, just a straw, and that's going to go on here, so we can put the cables down the middle of the cake and keep it food safe, okay. So here's the little engine here. It's not quite ready. This is just a bit. I've got a wee experiment one I was doing. So I bought this online on Amazon, and it's just, you can hear it. Whee! Okay, I think I must have a loose cable. Okay, so if you look here, so the idea is we're going to have an on-off switch and the battery pack, which will be hidden underneath here, and then this will be then threaded all the way through. So we'll just push the cables through there like that. Okay, so it means we need to make sure we've got this pole here in position. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to glue this in place. Okay, so you can see there, I'm looking at this one here. So we've got the tanky things. Okay, so now we're going to think about the nose. So the nose actually comes up higher than this. Okay, so again, I'm just going to keep cleaning the knife. So again, just eyeballing it. So I'm going to go a little bit higher up. I'm going to cut in. So I think that comes to about there. Good. And then it then kind of goes up, round and down. Okay, so now I'm going to have to just give this a little clean. Okay, so again, we're just looking for that sort of dome shape coming from the swing. Where's the cut? There's the cut there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut some of this away, just so we can start to see the shape. Okay, so there's where I was cutting there. That's good. So let's just go across here, across there. Hit the straw, so that's fine. So this bit here I'm going to cut down, as I was saying. I'm going to flip that over. Oh, look at that, it just fits there perfectly. Right, okay. To here. Have I got enough? Have I got enough? Nope. Definitely roll onto that back bit there. Okay, it's still a little bit on the short side, so you can see there, look. So I need to just stretch that down a little bit. You can see the colour of the chocolate coming through, which is great, so it means it's nice and thin. Can we use a ruler, or is it not going to work? It's not really going to work because it's an angle. So freehand, and we're just going to go down to here, stop, and then go down. So just down, 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 stop, and then down. Okay, now it looks like it's got a bit of a flat bit that comes across. Okay, and then if we just cut that out. let's just have a look. Yeah, that looks good, like that. And then we just want to round the edge. So just give yourself about a mil extra, just so you can't see the cardboard. So back and forward, and just cut about a mil out. Just on there, just making it all tacky. And I'm not going to dry it, I'm just going to put it straight back in. Oops. Okay, and just again, just pushing that paste so that it really, so see if I use like the cone tool, this one, and use that to roll up, and it just hides the join. Just so it really, yeah. See, make sure it looks straight. So it might be good. Still, it's actually a little bit on the light. It looks lighter than it does in the bottle. So we'll give it a couple of coats, and then we might go back on with a slightly darker green. But I think this is going to give it a nice two-tone maybe colour actually. Now that I see it, nice base colour. Okay, so you just want to try and get everything fairly. This is when it shows up the glue, the strings of glue that you've left lying around. Just round. Do you see I'm always using two hands to support? I'm going back and forward a few times, just keeping that control. Don't hold it too close. The closer you get it, the sharper the line. We're kind of looking for a slight soft brush there. So you can see the difference that makes just going round to the black. Good, right. And then of course we've still got to decide how long the blade's going to be. Okay. Now let's just see. So if that's there, is it going to? Oh, it's not. Look, I think they're just the right length, aren't they? Yeah, that's great. So what size are they? I suppose. Centimeters. So 29 centimeters and 1 centimeter. Oops. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to fold it over a little bit before I put it on. And so I've made a little hook, hooking that on. There we go. And then once that hook's on there, I'm getting the tweezers. You can't see what I'm doing. And I'm just pressing down on the metal, okay? See it's hooked on? Yeah. And then once that's hooked on, I'm going to push the... Good. Right. So what we need to do now is just hot glue the battery pack on. No going back now that this is in. Just hold it on for a wee second. So you can see we've got the on-off switch, which we need to just try and hide. Okay, so I have a few big problems. I switched it on there and it didn't work, so I had to pull the cables down, wiggle it and put it back up. So I think maybe there's actually a loose connection in the battery. I should have changed over. I've got another 4 battery packs there, but we've glued it on now, so I'm just going to keep on going and just see what happens. Okay, so actually, let me switch this off. Okay. Right, let's see if we can do this. So we need to get this to go through that wee hole. These actually bend, so just bend it a little bit. Oh, it's so small. Oh, fire. Okay, just get them all wet. Okay, and while I'm waiting for them to go tacky, we can get the first of the propellers on. So we need to get this one on, which goes on here. Now, to stick that on there, I'm just going to use a little bit of black paste. Okay, I'm just going to pop the glue on there and stick it onto this, like that. And a little bit of glue on there. Okay, I'm just going to give it a little dab to take the excess water off. Oops. Okay, and hopefully that should just go on here fine. Look at that. And it's not going fast. So we went for the sign of high speed when we had the wee fan on it, the wee tiny propeller, but of course the weight of the wood and everything has made it go slow, and it's actually a perfect speed. So because the way it spins around, it was going really, really fast. Remember what I was saying, you can just see the odd bit. So I think it works really, really well, just the way it's going on there like that. Okay, so I think we're all done. I think that's it. So it's definitely the cherry on the cake, seeing the propellers actually working after the wee bit of stress that we had. Now, for a little bit of more fun, if you've got an old phone, this is a new phone, if you've got an old phone and you can just hide it round the back, even under the board, because there's a bit of space on the board, and you just press the button, it works even better. Can you hear it? Put the mic close to it. I think that's brilliant. So a little bit of, it actually just adds to the magic of it when you hear that noise. Listen. So there we go. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching this tutorial. It's definitely been a challenge and a bit of fun making this one. And here's to motors in the future. Let's get more cakes moving.